Hello, boys and girls. Welcome once again to the Mask Fan Attic. You know, they say this place is haunted, but that's just a turban legend. So don't worry. Actually, the place suffers from turban blight too. That you can count on that. Hi, how you doing? I'm the late Dr. Lady, and tonight in the Mask Fan Attic, where we always look for cool old Halloween masks of interest to collectors and Halloween enthusiasts and haunters, look what I seem to have found here tonight. Really, it's here. I promise. It's right there. It is right there. It's none other than the Be Something Studios Shrunken Skull. That's right. The Shrunken Skull, available throughout the 80s and into the 90s from Be Something Studios, which is now called Zagoni. Back then it was Be Something. Typically fine quality from Be Something / Zagoni. And I've had this one since, since the mid-80s. It's been with me all that time, and it still looks pretty darn good. As you can see, it had sort of a built-in special effect, which is, a little head, big fur, basically. When you're wearing it, it gives the illusion that the wearer has a tiny little bony head, a shrunken head, in fact. Now see, I brought it up here for 5 minutes, and it's got crud in the hair already. We'll tend to that later. The Shrunken Skull from Be Something, as you can see, in addition to the fur piece in the back. Now the latex stops right there. Okay, it's just a latex front with a fur back. Makes it easy to wear, easy to put on and take off, or take on and put off if you happen to be left-handed. Also had some extra hair here that kind of enhanced the illusion and added to the effect. Pretty deluxe. And I always like this little bone on the top here too. It was very nicely done. But yes, a piece of paper just dropped out of it. We'll take care of that later as well. Special effects maybe will help with that. And as you can see, I don't know if maybe you can see, there's a safety pin stuck in the top there, because I've always displayed this one just hanging up on a wall on a nail with that safety pin to hold it. It just looks cool that way because it's like a shrunken head, you know. And it was in production for a long time. If you dig this one, and I do mean dig, you might have a fair chance of finding one. No, it's not in production anymore, so you won't find it at your local Halloween landfill or whatever they're calling it, but you may find one if you're lucky enough to have a privately owned mom and pop costume shop in the neighborhood. So look for the good old Be Something Shrunken Skull. Still one of my favorite skulls from way back in the 80s. And you know, folks, if you enjoy collectible masks and the art of masks, you really should have a copy of Dr. Lady's Collector's Guide to Movie and TV Monster Masks. Unfortunately, it's been sold out for years. Good night. Greetings to you, humans of the distant past. I am Dr. Lady's cyborganic clone 1031M from what you would call the distant future. The good news from the future is that there is still Halloween. The bad news is that in the future, there are no more latex masks. An unfortunate government research study proved that a rat left in the bottom of a bucket of latex rubber was in fact found to be dead upon its removal. Therefore, latex rubber was deemed unsafe for humans, and no more latex masks were produced. The good news is, if you wish to preserve the memory of the history of latex masks, you now can purchase original Dr. Lady's DVDs of mask-related segments entitled Mask Fan Attic and Creepy Cheapies. That's right, you can order the DVDs, each running about 90 minutes worth of mask history from the original Mark I model Dr. Lady. From his website, or as you people used to call it, Dr. Lady's unnecessarily long-titled website.com, because you see, it was an unnecessarily long title for a website. Therefore, if you look up www.drladiesunnecessarily long titled website.com, you can there click on DVD and order DVDs in your present day, in your century, containing Dr. Lady's mask segments, mask fanatic, and creepy cheapies, which I have divulged through my previous utterances. And remember, in the future there will be no more latex masks, therefore you must preserve their memory now. In the future we will simply all wear holomasks at Halloween. Like this, we will simply activate our holomask collars, and our mask will be projected onto our heads at our choosing. The problem with this is it leaves nothing to put on one's shelves or display in one's collection, but it is nice in that it does not interfere with speaking, eating, breathing, seeing, or drinking. So, in closing, I would remind you once again, www.drladiesunnecessarylongtitledwebsite.com is where you can purchase his silly DVDs of mask history. Look it up today before the future is today instead of tomorrow, which it now is to you as you're seeing me tomorrow today. Thank you.